speaking of Lady Gaga, she recently took the stage at New York City's historic Radio City Music Hall, where she thanked fellow recording artist Tony Bennett for helping her through tough times. She said, "Who do I call when I'm in heartbreak? I call Tony. I really do. I really do. I call Tony.
I want to call Tony.
Me too. Whether she's having a bad day or just really, really sad, I just feel like I don't know who to call." Gaga admits that Bennett is the one she looks to for solace. It's really interesting, though, because she chooses to go to a friend instead of a family member.
Wow.
So when you guys are going through with your significant others, who do you usually vent to? Do you vent to... I know I learned the hard way. Do you vent to your family or do you vent to your friends?
I think that family can sometimes get too emotionally involved,
Yes.
and then family don't forget.
They don't.
So when you're mad at him and he did something bad, but when it's over, later on he's like, he still did you wrong. I'm never gonna forget that.
That is true.
Or
That is true.
anything. It's just even just regular life problems. I don't go tell my mama because my mama will, remember the last time and remember you did this and sometimes you just want somebody that is not, actually you just want somebody that's not judgmental, you know? And so I always go to certain friends, like, for the industry, I go to Yvette Nicole Brown. She is so great. The actress. She's just, when it comes to, like, if I need some really solid advice that's non-judgmental, I go to Yvette because she's just great, I don't go to my mama.
You're really close to your sister.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. She is my family, but she
Yes.
also really is my best friend, and that's my sister Claudette. And she is very level-headed.
Yeah.
She doesn't get. I could tell my sister, Claudette, I've done something insane, like something terrible, and my sister would be like, "Okay, do we need to go to Home Depot and get a shovel? Like, what's like, how does this work out?" Like, no, my sister, and she doesn't get flustered. Now, with her own things, she'll be more like as a mom, she gets like, make sure this is, as a mom.
Yeah.
But like with me and like a friend, she's super chill. Like, okay, she's very calm. She gets very centered, and it's like, okay, who do we need to call? First of all, it's gonna be fine, and she's very reassuring, and I love you. You're the best. I could tell her, and no, I told her some crazy things, and that girl is like, these things happen.
Yeah, I think if you're close with the family member, then it's good.
No,
But if you're
I don't
not,
tell my mom everything. She worries too much, and I don't want to keep her up at night.
Tia and I, being a twin, I call it like we have our own little kingdom. It's like the twindom.
Yeah.
And we are so overprotective. So we learned the hard way. I still dislike people that Tia has dated because of the things that she has told me.
Right.
And
She's over
she
it,
could
but
have
you're
forgiven them, but I'm not. And it's because Tia and I, we love each other hard. So we do. So if a guy is treating her wrong, so we learn. So now I tell my best friend, Andrea, she knows how to differentiate between venting. When I'm venting, I'm just venting. She knows the difference between that or when something is like really, really bad.
Yes.
God, that's
So,
beautiful.
Yeah.
I got Mama Mai.
Ooh, yeah.
No, and she has this. Nothing phases that woman because I think she's been through so much and she doesn't care about other people if they are more into damaging themselves through you than they are to care about you, So she'll just have these clapbacks that don't make sense, but they're funny. Like if somebody's mean to me, she'll say, "You see the mean people, they always ugly. Any pretty people ugly. When they mean, they ugly. When they nice, they beautiful."
Yep.
And I'm like, you're right. And all of a sudden it makes you laugh. When someone's a jerk to you, you're like, you're being ugly. And I can't see you in that.
You actually really could say anything to Mama Mai. Like, we've tried her a few times to tell her something either inappropriate or, Mama Mai, I want to talk to you about something. It does not faze her at all. She'll be like, well, then you go do this or whatever. But the advice is so like you could tell her something crazy and she doesn't faze her at all.
I love it.
But you know what? I was having some problems, right?
Okay. Yes, what?
Really?
Well, this is exclusive, right? Leo, my business manager, said that I need to calm down with my spending. And he says that he thinks that I need to go see a therapist, right? And I was like, a therapist for spending? He said, because you spend a lot of money. And I really don't spend a lot of money. He just don't know what I do with the money, right?
Okay.
So I said, okay, I'll go see the therapist. I went to the therapist. And I'm going to tell you something. If you don't want nobody to know, not your friends, not your relatives, go to see a therapist, because when we talk about non-judgmental therapists, they don't have any type of stakes in the game.
Yes.
No.
And I had such a good time with that man.
No.
I did.
I have to ask a real
really
question.
did.
Have any of you guys ever been to a therapist?
I love therapy.
I have never been to therapy, and I want to go so bad.
Yeah, because I was
You
always
want
one
to
of
go
those.
so badly?
I want to go because I just think it would be
Go
so
see
fun
one.
to just
Adrian, it's
tell
amazing.
someone anything.
If your insurance
But go to the
covers
right
it,
therapist.
right?
Yeah.
Go to
Go
the
to the
right
right
one.
Okay, why?
Yeah, you don't want to just go to anybody. Go to one. If your insurance covers it, which it should.
Most people's
go
insurance,
and just all you got to do is to spend some time. Believe me, it will change your life. It's gonna be like a date for me now.
I like that.
You guys know I studied psychology. And
Great, so I can go have
could be
therapy in your dressing room at lunchtime.